Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I am your host, Conrad Kushman, and we are back at it once again with a little fire promoter. We are back. Last night we tried to start it up. I failed miserably at this, and I think I'm going to try this again. We've made some adjustments. I have a plan, and this plan is going to work this time, I feel. And yeah, we're going to be able to do our thing on this, and hopefully everything works out the way that we plan on it doing this time. I am still going to be AEW, and I've added some different federations in, which I did not know you could do this, but I have added in WWE as the biggest one right now, New Japan, we've added in Ring of Honor, WCW, and ECW, and I still left some of the other ones. Mr. Floodwater, the man with the plan, singing some Brian Kendrick, I see. But welcome everybody who are coming in to join me live. Hopefully we don't have any issues like yesterday to where stuff isn't working properly, but I think we won't have those issues today. Hopefully you guys join. Some kind of wrestler fan. Hey yo, I missed your last stream. It's all good, bro. We're redoing it basically right now. It's the exact same game, so good to see you in here though, some kind of wrestling fan. Once again, we can talk anything and everything involved with pro wrestling. And we'll sit up here, we'll watch some Fire Pro, talk some wrestling, whatever you guys want. Could get a little old school, new school, whatever you guys want to do. But let's get into this here. Let's start this up. So this is the Fire Promoter DLC. Alright, so we're going to start with these current settings. So we will have WWE, even some ECW, WCW things happening in the background. Congrats on establishing your new promotion. Alright, let's make the magic happen. We got what it takes to pull ahead of the pack, and the world is ours for the taking. First, we have to take this group of nobodies and turn them into somebodies. What is this, like the motivational speech for when you first go to work? You saw something special when you signed them. It's time to develop their potential. Easy for me to say. We're all counting on you, boss. Take us to the top. Yesterday, Flood, the first stream I did cut out, and then I ended the other stream a little too fast. I was trying to say goodbye to everybody, and I accidentally ended it a little earlier than I should have. I still will not be satisfied until you book Judy Bagwell as a main event star. You gotta find me a Judy Bagwell call. I don't think anybody cares. Welcome to your new position as the CEO. Starting this month, you're calling the shots. Your job is to book events and boost the popularity of your promotion, wrestlers to compete on the world stage. Let's start by setting up our first event. Events are the lifeblood of the company. Fans will expect match styles that match your promotion style. The rest is up to you. Take us to the top, boss. Alright, well, we have showmen for our style here. And we're going to have to figure this out. Now, I've learned some lessons from yesterday as well, so let's book the event first here. You start off with no champions crowned. And I think we're going to start off with a normal match card, being that we're AEW. You know what, Mr. Flood? I'm going to check on that Eugene call for you right now, good sir. And waiting for this to load up on my computer as well. Checking something for Mr. Floodwater because he's asking about Eugene cause. Let's see. There is a Eugene call up by Captain Snazzy Pants. He doesn't look the greatest, but a lot of people were happy to get him. He's got 175 downloads. You know what? I'll put him in there just for you, Flood. I just downloaded him. I won't be able to use him, though, until I turn off my system. So, he's in the queue, though. Alright, so we can do random entry on this as well. So, let's see what we're going to do here. Let's put people in matches. So, right now, we'd have Matt Jackson versus Chris Jericho. Pentagon versus Nick Jackson. Cody Rhodes versus Kenny Omega. That actually sounds really good at this point for matchups. I don't think we're ready to crown a new champion yet, so I don't think we need to do that just quite yet. So we're in rural America. I think we need to start off in a gymnasium so that way we can get a full house right now. Yeah, we're not ready for urban America yet. Let's start with the gymnasium. $10 tickets. Keep it short and sweet. Social media, we'll go with that. We're going to do some social media advertising. That way we can let more people know. And it says that we should have a full house based on our forecast. So our expenses aren't too bad. But when you look at this, how are we going to... We're going to confirm this match card. We need to recoup some kind of money. It's crazy the amount of wrestlers that are in this game. Bro, you are not lying about that, some kind of wrestler fan. There are a lot. And if you guys are in here, do me a favor. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let people know that you're in this chat talking wrestling. And like I said, guys, we can talk about anything. If you guys ask me some questions, I am more than willing to answer some questions for you guys. I may even share some of this here in a second so other people can watch. But now I'm going to let you guys take a look at that screen while I send my link out here. But there's a lot of different ways to make money in this game. So the main thing I'm going to be focused on is selling different products to different people at the show. So right now I am going to, every wrestling show needs to have some t-shirts produced, so we're going to sell those. Let's sell some snacks because those are cheap, and right now we don't have that much money. And I say we go with goods as well. So for now we're just going to start with these. I don't want to blow through all my money because if this is bad and stuff doesn't work. Favorite wrestling moment ever. I go back to when I was a kid, Flood, and I think my favorite moment ever might be Shawn Michaels winning the WWF title. That's not with a lot of thought put behind it, though. So Shawn Michaels winning the WWF title was awesome. All right, so a couple people were in here yesterday checking out some of the stuff. What I'm going to do now here is we're going to proceed very in-depth mode, isn't it? It's pretty dope. I really like it. Uh-oh, I got two people wanting to join the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group. Edmund Carter and Joe Johnson. You guys are in, my friends. In. Let us get back to the group here so I can post my link. You are about to witness history, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like everything starts up the exact same way as before from what we had seen. And if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually posting these links just so a couple other people can find them. It is very helpful to have some people in here watching this. Sending the love to the old XGW family. Missed that league when we used to run it. Try and get KC Classic up in here. And alright, we've sent out enough stuff. Let's get to work here. Do you believe that Ricky Steamboat was ahead of his time? Yes, 100%. I think Macho Man Randy Savage was too. I feel like they were in an era that just didn't appreciate them enough. KC Classic in the house. KC Classic, saw your new video that you just put up today, man. Absolutely loved it. Good job on that with the NBA 2K player DNA. If you guys play 2K, make sure you subscribe to my man KC Classic. Yeah, some kind of wrestling fan. I agree, though, with Ricky Steamboat. Those guys were amazing. I absolutely love that WrestleMania 3 match. I could go back and watch that match and the Ric Flair matches from 89 and 94 anytime. Like, so good, dude. So good. And we are skipping these first couple matches. We're starting off with 92%. Jericho and I think it was Matt Jackson, if I'm not mistaken. Appreciate the love going on in the chat, boys. %. So Nick Jackson gets the win over Pentagon. You playing or watching? I haven't decided yet. It's hard to play and talk at the same time, though. I give streamers a lot of credit for that because it's a little bit difficult when you're trying to concentrate. It's easy, like I can see when people make mistakes while they're like doing live streams. I can see why now because you're doing so much. But right now I'm talking with you guys, so I'm just trying to get a little bit further ahead to where we were yesterday a little bit with the losing. Kenny Omega defeats Cody Rhodes for AEW as we try to move them up the ranks as we battle against other companies. Let's see how we did on this one. See? Much better than yesterday. Like, I learned my lesson. I was trying to spend way too much money in booking the cards. I'm eating nachos and watching this stream. Hell yeah. So I like to hear. Nothing wrong with some nachos. So we ran a flawless show. Pretty in-depth. I like the percentages. You know what, guys? If you play the WWE 2K series, would you like to see something like this in 2K? KC Classic Flood, I'd love to hear your answers on this. Some kind of wrestling fan, you too. Rhino Raven and Mike Awesome. Adrian of BDG won the BD Junior Heavyweight Championship. I'm waiting on Chinese. That's nice. Income. So we almost broke even there. I mean, we made, what, $108? That's not too bad. Yes, I've been waiting 11 years. I think this would be a great addition. Is there anything that they should do differently to these games? Would bring life back to the 2K games. It would certainly make the 2K games a lot more enjoyable and immersive. And later on today, guys, I will be on a podcast, or I guess another like live video for YouTube with Narcolepsy Boy 94. Try and type that in. But Malik Kelly is doing a video with Brian Williams and myself, and we are going to have to agree on a list for the top 10 WrestleMania matches of all time. You guys are going to want to tune in for that at 4 p.m. It'll be around that time, Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully you guys can check that out. Star wrestler Benoit has joined Ace. So Chris Benoit has been signed by another promotion here. A new month brings new opportunity. There are other sources of revenue aside from events. Merchandise. I'm already ahead of the game on the merchandise, bro. But you know what? Makes me think we should get some more. What do you guys think? I think we need some towels. Oh, no, we're not going up that much. You know me, I'm a cheapskate. KC Classic will tell you. I'm not spending money on that. I think action figures is the way to go here, too. People love the action figures. And let's produce some masks. Alright. Let's see how we do with that. I know I spent a lot of money right here, but I'll definitely join that stream. Yeah, some kind of wrestling fan. You're probably subscribed to this one. It's Narcolepsy Boy 94, and once you type that in, you'll be able to find it. Belts as an option. So we could put titles on the line. I just didn't do that the first show, Flood, because I felt like we didn't need to right away. I'm basically trying to make sure that my events are booked properly and everything else. I got stood up yesterday. I booked John Cena as someone to come into my company to do a show for me one time. John Cena no-showed the show. Absolutely horrible. Belts, to sell. I think that's in there as part of like goods and stuff. I think they keep it generic like that so that way you don't get too in depth. Let's see here. So I think we're gonna crown a champion on this show. We're gonna do cage death match for these, which is just a regular cage match. But this card will be all cage matches. Let's see who we can book against who here. You know what? Let's go back up. Let's switch this out here. Let us Click random entry again? No, won't let you. Alright, so let's swap some wrestlers here. Say what? They can no-show you? Flood, your boy did it. Does Narcolepsy Boy 94 have Narcolepsy? I am not getting into that. That is protected under HIPAA law, sir. I don't know. You'd have to ask him yourself. I think we book Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho here for the championship. And on this show, I think we switch this. So we'll have Cody Rhodes versus Pentagon as the opening contest. We'll have the Young Bucks face off in what could be the first time ever for AEW. And then we'll have Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho. But we will instead for this match put the AEW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. So I think this will be a fun one to watch here. So they're expecting full capacity for this show. What if we ramp up the ticket prices a little bit here? What if we go to 40? Alright, 40's pushing it. 40's pushing it. Alright, so it says that they're thinking it should be a full house. $20 a ticket. We're crowning the first ever champ here. We're using social media promotion. What if we had no promotion? Nope, we need that. Would a poster get it done? No, social media is the way to go. Alright, and let's put a different referee in here. Let's go with William Jordan. That's an interesting name. Alright, and then I'll skip one more card, guys, and then we'll do that. What law? HIPAA laws protects people, Flood, from giving out their health records and stuff like that. You can't tell somebody has, like, HIV if you work in a hospital. You know what I mean? You can't, like, I couldn't discuss your info as a patient with someone else. You would think it's something that's common courtesy, but I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of dumbasses in the past who have ruined that for other people. Alright. Let's see here. Is there anything else that we need to do? So let's go through some of these other menus while I have you guys in here, so that way if you can see it. So you guys can scout talent from different places. You can see their style, the territory that they're from, how long you want to do it, and their status. More by accident than anything. Yeah, that's true. That's true, KC Classic. I get you. So they tell you how successful the show will be. It's projected successfulness, though. It's just like in any business, Flood. If I have a arena that has 1,000 people in it, and I have, let's just say, for example, 900 people on the social media page for it, and they're all interested in going to the event out of the 2,000 maybe that are on the page total, okay, I'm probably going to sell this show out. Because you only got to sell 100 tickets because everyone else said they're going already for the most part. There's some room for error and everything else in there, though. Nothing's perfect. We're backing out of that, though. You guys can offer contracts to different people. So I can make a contract offer to Roman Reigns, Nakamura, Rey Mysterio, Dean Ambrose. And you can see on the side, his attack is a C+, defense is a B, condition good. That's the salary he wants, though. He wants $20,000. John Cena wants $30,000. Kane wants $18,000. Daniel Bryan wants 12. AJ wants 20. Their champion Finn Balor from Ireland only wants 12. So it's different to see how they do the different things. And like I said, I do have multiple people on some of the rosters too. So if you're wondering, like, why did you see 2 AJs and 2 Finns? And then you guys can transfer wrestlers, move stables, etc. You could broker a contract with different promotions to share talent. Training exhibition, consultation. There's so much you can do in this, man. Eventually there's going to be sponsor contracts, broadcaster contracts, money to be made. I got to be right back. I'll be back soon. Alright, Flood. Stream should still be going. Alright, let's proceed here, gents. Alright, we're in February. I think once we get to like April, I'll be able to sim a match here, and we'll watch it and see what happens. Let's see how Cody Rhodes and Pentagon's feud turns out. Actually, you know what? No, I think we're going to watch this first ever AEW championship match. That way people can see it. 85, and Cody Rhodes picks up the win over Pentagon. All right, next match, the Young Bucks finally square off. Who do you guys got, Nick or Matt? I think Matt's going to win this one. I don't know why. Equal opponents, I feel, too. And I was right. Matt Jackson for the dub. Casey, I agree. I thought the match would be a little bit better than a 68%. But let's go to this next match here, guys. For the AEW Heavyweight Championship, Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho. I can't wait till we get the custom music on this. Should be fun. Jericho, Kenny Omega in a cage match to crown the first ever AEW champion. Who's winning this, guys? Who do you got? Absolutely impressed with Fire Pro as a game. Feels kind of weird with all the announcements coming up of the PS5 and everything else that we're eventually going to, how do I put this? We may eventually be losing this game on the system until we find out more about what's happening with the PS5. KC Classics got Kenny Omega. Anybody taking Jericho for the win? I think I'm going to go Omega as well. Kenny Omega putting the submission hold on. There's only one way to win this, so I think you have to climb out and over the top of the cage according to the generic rules. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a legitimate cage match in New Japan. I don't think I have. I wonder why they don't do that. Because they probably treat it more as a sport, though, and they feel like the cage is very gimmicky. Suplex by Chris Jericho, trying to get some offense going here for himself. There you go. And we got two Canadians competing for the AEW Heavyweight Championship as we try to take this company on the rise to compete with World Wrestling Entertainment, which is the biggest company in this one. If you guys didn't notice, that's why I put them in that spot. I'm trying to think if there's any companies that I would work with while I'm playing this mode. Kenny Omega stopped by Jericho. The veteran Jericho's not falling for any of these tricks. Elbow drops him. Northern Lights. Ooh, big suplex by Kenny Omega here. Alright, guys. What do you guys think of the WrestleMania 35 build so far, though? Good show? Eh. Not feeling it? What do you think of the women main eventing the show, potentially? Jericho with the reversal right there. Love to hear your thoughts on that too, guys. Oh, but there's no pinfalls in this cage match. This could go either way. It's going to be the first man to escape out of the cage. What a super kick by Kenny Omega. Kenny's going for the win now. Oh, I think Kenny's out. It's over. Kenny Omega with the quick and easy victory. We have a new AEW champion crown. Ooh, that cage match is not going to be good, I don't think, for the rating here. That match happened way too quick. 77%. Alright. Kenny Omega, the first AEW champion. And Don't worry, we still got some other belts to crown champions for. Hopefully we can pick up some talent soon. How did the show do? Okay, it was a success, but the fans weren't satisfied. I'm worried about our next event. We're going to have to come up with something a little bit better here. Owens, WWE has won the championship. Nagata, Finlay, and Elgin won. Cobb, Scroll, and Gresham won the title for the ROH 6-man. Raven and Rhino won the ECW Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. Javier of BDG is the BD Heavyweight Champion, or BDG, excuse me. Alright. You have a singles tournament scheduled with ECW. Alright. Alright, boys, we're in March here. See if we can come up with something a little bit better than what we have. Let's see, they're telling me I need to get a training center going here. Alright. No. We'll add that to the gym repertoire for now. Let's book our next event here. I have trust issues now inviting anybody to this card or to this promotion. And that's just due to the fact of how they did it. But we're gonna have a barbed wire for some March Madness here. Let us get into this. But you know what? Maybe if I don't promote this event, I was thinking of doing none to save some money. But if you don't do anything, we may have to see if we can get away with it for this show. Go with Mike Armstrong. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get away with it. See what management says here about our products. Product age. I think we're okay for now. Relive your favorite moments from the comfort of your couch. Let's wait a little bit more. See if we can step this up. We need to have a good event right here is the main thing. That way we can try and have more people signed to our roster, hopefully, then we can have some more matches, and then we'll be able to compete with a bigger company. Alright. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, though, in the live stream, please feel free to ask, and we'll have a little discussion on some of them. Nick Jackson picks up the win here. Nick Jackson's about to earn himself a title shot, it looks like, picking up these wins. Cody Jericho again. Left a little note in there for you, live chat. Let's talk some gaming, wrestling, anything. Music. Whatever you guys want to talk about. All up to you guys. Get this live stream popping a little bit here. Currently on the road to, let me see what my number is at the moment. I'm trying to think. I think I'm at 295 subscribers. Let me get the official number here for you guys. 294, so 6 subscribers away from breaking 300. So hopefully we can do that here. So if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. 6 away. Also, make sure you leave a like on the video. It helps it get seen by more people. And let's see what happened with this card here. How did we do? Great success. Audience loved the show. This will boost our popularity for sure. Hell yeah, that's exactly what we needed at this point. Won the WWE Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if that's The Rock or who. New Japan Rhino is the ECW Heavyweight Champion now. Okay. Alright, we made more money on that show. This month you'll have a singles tournament scheduled with ROH. Singles tournament scheduled with WCW and DFW. I'm not worried about those guys. This AEW promotion's where it's at. Trying to get some. Our promotion will only grow as big as our roster. Wrestlers won't come knocking, so we need to go to them. From the human resources menu, use Scout and offer contracts to find new wrestlers. Don't expect to sign a superstar at first. Aim for wrestlers that match the scale and popularity of our promotion. All right, let's see who we got here. If you guys have any suggestions, once I look at who I'm scouting here. So we're showmen. So I'm wondering if Marty Sakota here is the guy. You know, I think Marty's gonna be someone to watch for here. How do I confirm though that I? Okay. Status. Let's see. Send out one to scout. Let's see here. Let's see if this kid has talent or not. JoJo Percolins. What is going on? Free agents. Yeah, we have some of those right now. Let me see. Is that in management? Nope. Nope, it's got to be human resources. Offer a contract. Let's see who we can try to offer some stuff to. Marty Scurll's got their title right now. Come on, Christopher Daniels. How you gonna be asking for that much money, man? I'm trying to see if there's someone. What does Lesnar want? Trust. 2,400 isn't bad. We gotta find someone who matches our style, though, with the company. Miz? I don't know here. And he's got strong style. What's Billy Gunn here? Billy strong style as well. I don't know, JoJo. Who do you think, man? Who sounds like a good free agent that we could trust? I mean, I see Macho Man Randy Savage here. Actually, let's see what other places have to offer. Goto, Okada's Kings Road style, Sato. Nah. Latin America's got Andrade. Nick Miller. That wouldn't be a bad addition, I don't think. We have Andrade here too. I mean, it costs $1,000 just to sit down with this guy. Well, they don't hate us, I can say that's for sure. If they have a different style, that's alright. Alright. JoJo, are you a big fan of the Fire Pro series? How long you been playing it, man? Well, they don't hate us, I can say that for sure. Okay. So, he says that they don't have to have similar. Oh. Alright, you know what? I say we go for Neville here. Neville's got some stuff. Actually, don't I have Pac somewhere? Yeah, I'm probably tripping. Alright. Alright, let's see. How much would you offer as a signing bonus? Man, where's the none? Alright, we're going to offer $5,000 signing. Shows interest but doesn't agree to your terms. Well, you can't win them all. Damn it. Neville did not. He backed out. Just two of the same styles can have that style of match together for sometimes better match ratings. Thank you, JoJo. I appreciate that, man. Alright, we're going to have to... we got someone being scouted, so we're going to come back to the contracts once again once it's time. Let's book this event. I can't remember if we did or not. I want to say we're in April. I think we did. Let's do a normal match card here. Alright. Let me see how we can... Let's book... I'm going to stick with singles matches. I don't know if doing more matches helps. Maybe JoJo could tell me. But I don't know if doing like 3 matches is better than doing 2. Or if it's all about the ratings for those matches. Actually, let's stick with the random here. I mean, there's only but so many matches we can do. Cody Rhodes versus Kenny Omega. Matt Jackson. Well, where the hell's Nick Jackson? Hold on here. I feel like I have lost some people. What the hell happened here? Let me just try this again. I hope someone didn't sign some of my talent from under my nose here. So, Nick and Matt Jackson, Cody Rhodes. Okay. Well, let's get Jericho. And let's get Kenny Omega here. Let's switch these attires up actually a little bit. That way you guys don't have to keep seeing the same old shit. Alright. Let's put Cody Rhodes in. We'll switch his hair color a little bit too. Alright. Now, we've set that up. Let's change the referee here too. Let's go with Falcon. Give him a little bit of a chance. And we're going to stick with American Rural. I don't think we're ready to move up to somewhere larger just yet. Well, wait a minute. What if we... Advertise on social media. Alright, they're projecting a full house for this card. And we are gonna, actually, you know what? Let's do another championship match. Let's make this one right here for the AEW Junior Heavyweight Championship. And let's do, fuck it, let's make Jericho defend the belt too. Or not Jericho, excuse me, Kenny Omega. Let's have him defend it against Jericho. Perfect. Alright. We can't do tag matches, I feel, until we get a better roster on our hands. JoJo, I told everyone earlier, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also later with Narcolepsy Boy 94, I will be on his podcast doing a WrestleMania top 10 greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. It'll be me, him, and Brian Williams from Ukes, and we are actually going to all be on there just trying to... We have to basically come up with a list and agree on it, that these are the top 10 WrestleMania matches. So I think that'll be an interesting show. That's Narcolepsy Boy 94. Do me a favor, guys. Like the channel. JoJo, if you like the content, please subscribe. I do wrestling videos too besides this. This is a little bit extra. I've been trying to do some different videos on the weekend and stuff. I'm a big fan of the Fire Pro series. So, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, WWE 2K had their feedback stuff out yesterday. So, not exactly sure how that's going to turn out, but I do plan on filling in my stuff. But I actually have to sit down and think about it because I write like long answers for people on stuff like that to see how they're doing. If you guys are on Twitter, give me a follow at EPW Show. Let's see where we currently are for that. I was mentioned by somebody here. Oh, VA and C-Math, thank you for the retweets on my live stream. Where are we here with this? I have 1,418 total Twitter followers at the moment. So, yeah, feel free, guys. You'll see the black and red logo. It says EPW with the microphone. And we're going to call the action on this one here, just to get some things moving. Send out some love here. This next match is for the AEW Junior Heavyweight Championship. Like I said, as we take them on a rise to prominence. Landmine match here. See if Pentagon is in his element here against Matt Jackson. Pentagon with a neck breaker. Pentagon is absolutely one of my favorites. Discovered him from Lucha Underground, actually. Watching Season 2. I think I missed most of Season 1. But Pentagon is truly a tremendous talent. So happy to see him in Impact, AEW, MLW, wherever he is. Really a big fan about Pentagon. Oh, low blow. We got a pinfall. Come on, ref. Ref moved over a little bit too slow for me, even. Ooh. Oh, referee's down. Andy's bleeding. Another low blow missed. Inseguri by Matt Jackson. This is going to be one of the big matches at Double or Nothing, but both these guys will have their tag partners with them. Ray Phoenix and Nick Jackson should make for an awesome card. Really excited about AEW's promotion starting up in Double or Nothing. As I've said, the more wrestling, the merrier. Once again, if you guys are out there listening as well, make sure you check out my Q&A that I did this week on the podcast. I answered a lot of questions about Kofi Kingston, questions about wrestling from the 1980s, so many different things on there. But go to anchor.fm/EPW, or I'm also on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, wherever you like to listen to your podcast stuff, Stitcher. Oh, slam both knees down. Love that move, especially when Samoa Joe does it. Really looks crisp. Another question for the video game guys out there too. I wonder if people prefer like mocap versus animations. I know I mentioned that on the last EPW Connects when we were talking about wrestling video games, which I'm a huge fan of. Pinfall 1. Too early in the match for Pentagon. He's not going for this, but he is going for a submission on the arm. Could be setting up to break that arm like he usually does. Super kick. Party! Shout out to JoJo from the live chat, Casey Classic, Mr. Floodwater from all the way across the pond in Ireland. Some kind of wrestling fan. I greatly appreciate all you guys coming in to check out the live stream. Pinfall 1, 2, kick out. I don't know if Matt Jackson's pulling this one off. I got Pentagon winning this one, guys. Uh-oh, he's calling for it to be over. Will Matt Jackson tap out? No, he's still hanging in there. What a fist. Threw up the 2 sweet. Absolutely. How can you hate Fire Pro, man? Kick out. Matt Jackson not going down so easily. Oh, Canadian Destroyer. Back for the arm submission? Nope. I figured he would have went for it. Knees to the back. Jesus. Pinfall 1, 2. Barely kicked out. Matt Jackson is killing on the pinfall attempts right now. 1, 2. Kick out again by Pentagon. Oh, that's it. That's got to be it. I'm caught. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable. Pentagon loses for the AEW Junior Heavyweight Championship. Unbelievable. It's a decent match right there. Hopefully our new guy that we're scouting will actually be able to compete against Matt Jackson. And we have our next match, Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega going at it. Should make for some interesting matchups here. We've got Jericho in the New Japan attire. Could have swore I changed Kenny Omega's attire too, but must have reverted back. Come on, baby. Oh, Jericho. He landed in the wrong part of no man's land out there on the floor. Already bleeding now. We're going to see how bad Jericho wants to be the AEW Heavyweight Champion. Have to see here. Right. Chris Jericho already bleeding. He's gonna have to figure out a way probably to slam Kenny out there on the floors. Body slam by Chris Jericho. He's got some offense going right now, but that spill to the floor may cost him the match. Super kick by Kenny Omega. Jericho and Kenny exchanging blows back and forth. Jericho gets the better of that exchange. As the blood bleeds onto his makeup here. Pinfall. Jericho's in trouble. One, two. Jericho barely kicks out. You punk. Kenny Omega gets control once again. Jericho just whipped on a drop kick. V-trigger. Oh, thought Kenny was setting up for the one-winged angel there. Which you gotta be thinking it's coming soon. Live chat, who do you guys like in AEW? Who's impressing you guys the most, at least? That in the chat for some of the guys once they get back here. I know Mr. Floodwater had to step out. I'm assuming he went to go get his Chinese food. Suplex by Chris Jericho. I'm surprised Jericho has not went for the walls of Jericho once. Oh, Kenny Omega now bleeding from that barbed wire. Pinfall. 1, 2. Oh. Ooh. Dragon whip. Uh-oh. Clothesline by Y2J. I wish that the guy stayed down a little bit longer in this when you're playing the matches too. I always thought that'd be dope. Oh, spinning powerbomb. 1, 2. Kenny Omega did not even need the one-winged angel for the win. What a bloody match that was. No pun intended with that either. Kenny Omega successfully defends his AEW championship against Chris Jericho. Well done, well done. Matt at the AEW won the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Success, and I was a success, but fans weren't satisfied. I'm worried about our next event. Yeah, me too. We need to come up with some more guys here. Styles. Alright, we're making money. We're going against New Japan's tag team tournament, so this is probably like their World Tag League here. Was unable to find anyone worth signing. So there's nobody right now at the moment who we should sign. We need to find someone to offer a contract to. Somebody's got to be out there for a free agent. The Miz wants big money. Daniels is up there too for how much he's asking for. Shawn Michaels. You know what? I think we sign him. Adam Hangman Page has just signed with AEW. Freaking dope. So Hangman Page is now with our AEW brand, and we're all the way in May here. So we're gonna see if we can get. I don't know if do we have enough money. You know what? Let's see if we can get another contract. Why not? Oh, maybe we can only offer one contract a month. All right, we're looking for. Let's see if we can find a showman here in Japan. Let's have you look, and let's have Carlos look here. So that way, we're only spending 1,000, and we're sending 2 people out to scout. Hopefully, this time they can actually find talent worth a damn to sign, because last time we didn't do too well. Let's book our next event here. Pac, you know what, JoJo? I reached out to Pac the first time, and Pac declined the offer. So maybe once I get there, I'll be able to do that. Let us actually, before we book the event, I want to see something. Let us check our stuff here. We're getting low on t-shirt designs, so inventory cannot be recovered. So we have sold out of our goods, so we have now purchased new goods to sell. And I think let's start producing DVDs. Let's see what happens with that, even though nobody buys those anymore. Unsellable, so we're gonna dispose of these units and start over once again with snacks. Alright, let us book this event here. We're going with normal matches. Adam Page. You know what? We're having a rematch here. AEW Junior Heavyweight title will be on the line in the mid-card as Nick and Matt Jackson go one-on-one to face each other. And I feel like, hold on here, we're gonna come up with a good match here. We're gonna give Cody the night off, and we are gonna have Pentagon and Jericho. I feel like they both. Oh, his condition is poor. Cody is normal. Jericho is hurting real bad too. So, well, Jericho requires more matches, more money to wrestle a match, so we're gonna go with Pentagon here and Cody. I don't know if this could lead to injuries. I'm sure JoJo would probably know more than me on that, but let's see what they do here. And actually, let's see what the rules are for this match. Time unlimited over the top rope off. No elimination. DQ count outside. Yes. Alright, I'm going to leave that the way it was. I was going to try and mess with the match rules a little bit. I had even thought about making something to the point of maybe a triple threat or something with eliminations, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. Does it say how much each costs? Ooh, Why does printing an ad cost so much more? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, hell no. No TV commercials. I'm alright with social media still. I'm just wondering how much longer I'm going to have to compete in these gymnasiums. I feel like we're almost ready to bust out of there. Alright, let us go to the next step. Here. Alright. May event, standard event. We're gonna save it at this point, gents. That way I can go eat. But with all that being said, thank you for tuning into the live stream, and we will be back next time to see how this all pans out for Fire Pro Wrestling. We're out. Peace.